My portfolio just absolutely shit the bed. It's not time to panic now, guys. I'm going to show you some things in the chart that hopefully make you feel a little bit better. Before we start, I want to say if you go onto Twitter right now, you go onto any social media platform, it's going to be full of people engagement farming, and they're going to be saying to all of you guys, who sold Bitcoin? Who sold crypto? Who sold ETH? Right? If this is your first cycle, then it's going to be really tricky for you guys to survive these dips. But these dips are healthy and they're necessary. Oh, all right. Look at this. Look at this sea of red. Sea of opportunity is what I like to call it. On my portfolio today, I text my friends, my portfolio went down more than I've ever seen. Right? We put so much money into the portfolio. I've seen it go up so much over the past few months, and it really has taken a big fat dip. And it's strange because back in the day, I used to really be fearful from like 1/10 of how much my portfolio has dipped today. Whereas now, you know, I'm not going to be panic selling. And it's crazy because for me, it's easy now because we've been here, done this many times over. But for a lot of you guys, you're going to be thinking, do I sell my portfolio now to buy in lower? And I want to say, again, not financial advice, but I want to say to all of you lot, look, if you're going to sell your portfolio now and buy back lower, you're playing the risky business. Now, as many of you guys know, I've got a lot of different coins in my portfolio. We've got the AI portfolio, game and reward assets. We've got a base portfolio. We got our main large caps, right? We're trying to find some discounts right now that we can be looking at. So where would I be looking? Well, a lot of these large caps, they're super up right now, right? So am I realistically thinking I'm going to be buying XRP on the dip when our first buy was 40 cents? No. Am I going to be looking at buying, I don't know, AVAX or SUI? Probably not. I want something that's still a little bit lower and still giving us pretty good returns. Now, over the past 24 hours, right, a lot of these coins now, well, they were down like 20-25%. Some of them are having a decent recovery right now. But, I mean, I just picked up some more Polygon. Okay, I picked up quite a bit more Polygon because it's gone below 60 cents. Why would I not be buying more Polygon? Everybody who was wondering about Render, should I be getting in at Render? They were asking at $12. Well, look, it's $8 now. Okay, if this thing keeps going down to $8, probably not a bad pickup. So let's first start with ETH. This was in the 2021 to 2022 run. Okay. Tell me who would have survived this. Would you, right now, have survived this? Look at this little tiny candle here. 33% correction. That's basically what's just happened right now. We'll go check it in a minute. These 1-2 week candles here, from top of the wick to the bottom, a 60% correction. It then bottomed out and recovered. It then had another 33% correction over 2 weeks from the top of the candle body to this wick. The total 3. Look at this, guys. This tiny little weekly wick here. This tiny little weekly candle. 33%. Go away. Then, maybe not as bad as Ethereum, but a 57% correction for altcoins from top of this wick to the bottom. It then had a recovery and then dumped again 36%. Had another lovely recovery, dumped 30%, then topped out bear market. Look where we are for altcoins now. We're trying to tackle the previous all-time high. There's going to be resistance here. Now, does this look like the start of what Bitcoin did? Because to me, it looks like something that happened earlier this year is happening again for altcoins, right? So we tried to break out of the all-time high, found a rejection, right, at the all-time high, couldn't close above it, then consolidated for, well, months, right? Am I saying that we're going to have to consolidate for months for the total 3 now? No, I'm not saying that. But when we're trying to expect to like break through, well, I never expect to break through all-time highs at first attempt. Now, with that being said, guys, the Ethereum chart still looks really good to me. I've said it to you in like the past few videos. Ethereum is looking really, really good. And guess what? We're still holding the breakout level. Why do I think that we've been having these massive flushes to the downside over the past week? I think it's because of leverage. I haven't even checked this today, but I'm going to check it with you together, live and direct. But look what's happened. We had a bunch of leverage there, right, at 96k. massive wipeout, massive wick to the downside. I think we just went to like 94, 90, 93k-ish. Now we've got all of this leverage to the upside. There's been a lot of traders that have been super greedy with leverage, thinking that they can leverage their way to financial freedom, and the market doesn't make it as easy as that unless you're dealing with like a lot of margin with your leverage trades. Most likely, you know, if you're doing like a 10x, you got a 10% wick to the downside. Even 5x traders just got liquidated, right? 20% correction, you're done, you're finished, unless you got margin there as well. You can see here 14.5 billion of shorts, 12.1 billion of longs on Ethereum as a total for like Binance, OKX, all of these top exchanges, right? So this was, I should have checked it earlier, but this was probably more likely majority longs. Now it's majority shorts. So what happens when it's outweighed and there's going to be more of one way than the other? Usually it gets wiped out before continuing to whatever direction it was going to continue to. But still, there's quite a lot of longs and shorts, guys. There's, you know, nearly 30 billion between them of leverage over all of these exchanges. So what a market maker's going to do, they're going to come and sweep that leverage. Now, I don't think that it's over for altcoins. I think there's going to be a lot of fear baiting stuff on X in a bit. I don't even want to open up my X right now. We mustn't get caught into it, okay? Even though some of us, our portfolios are down, to be honest, it's all relative. It doesn't really matter the amount that your portfolio is down. Even if your portfolio is down $100, to a lot of people, that's probably going to be like super scary, especially the fact that a lot of people did start to get in around here, whose friends and family started asking them about crypto. It's all over the news right now. People are saying crypto this, crypto that, crypto reserve for different nations, right? A lot more people are starting to feel, oh, crypto is a bit of a safer investment. So it makes sense that they're going to remind you crypto is highly volatile. But does that mean that we must just exit our positions and say, you know what, we're finished? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. So with Ethereum, I mean, what I'm looking at right now is if we could ideally still hold out of this channel for the next couple of weeks and continue, that's like the ideal scenario. If this is some sort of fake out and then we come back below and we start to get, you know, some extreme fear in the market, because remember the fear and greed index is still super high, we really need this to be holding, and that's going to be a long way down. Remember, we've been seeing like 33 to 60% corrections. What would a 60% correction look like for Ethereum? $1,500 Ethereum, right? So who would realistically survive that? I don't think many people would survive that, and I doubt many people would be even picking it up because they're going to be calling for a bear market at this point. A 30% correction is more, you know, still a higher low inside this channel, guys, right? Does it mean it has to happen? No, it doesn't mean it has to happen. But this is why it's so important to keep your cash positions readily available so that you can take advantage of these dips. It's so easy to FOMO into the pumps. It's harder to FOMO into the dumps. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy scenes right now. Hopefully this will give us a bit of a sentiment reset, right? I don't know how low we're going to be going. Ethereum 3.6, Bitcoin 96k. Crazy to think that these are the fearful times in the market, even being that a lot of our altcoins like are still up mega. A lot of people did enter late. So there's gonna be a lot of us OGs on the channel who are watching the video right now and we think, nah, it's all right, we just take advantage of the dip. But then remember, there's gonna be a lot of new people that have come in and they've never seen a dip before. They've just seen up over the past like month or so. So we gotta let the dust settle. We gotta let it all happen now, guys. And again, I'm just gonna be having my DCA bag into like a daily DCA. I can keep track of this every single day over the next few weeks. But for now, I want to say, everyone, take a chill. We're going to be all right. Everything will be fine. And you guys let me know what coins are going to be picking up in the dip. But that's it. What a way to start the week. If you made it this far, support the channel by clicking that like button and subscribing for more content. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.